All right, deep divers, buckle up because we've got a double header today.
Oh, yeah.
First up, we're going to hit the AI news highlights of the week. Then we're going to do a full deep dive on something really intriguing, ChatGPT's brand new project feature.
Seems good.
It's almost overwhelming how fast things are changing.
It is.
But that's why we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to make sense of it all for you and pull out those key takeaways so you can, stay ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. So let's jump right in. What were your highlights from this week's news?
Well, one big takeaway is that Google and OpenAI, they're like in a full-on sprint right now,
Yeah.
pumping out new features and announcements left and right, while Apple seems to be, maybe taking a more measured approach.
Speaking of sprints, Google's Notebook LM is getting some cool new upgrades, including a podcast generator.
Whoa,
I know, right?
podcast generator, that's interesting.
Yeah. Makes you wonder what the future of content creation looks like if AI can just, spin up entire podcasts. Right. And how good will they be? Will they be better than us? Should we be worried? I don't know. I have so many questions.
Yeah. Are we about to be replaced by AI podcasters? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Google also unveiled VO2, their video-generating AI, and people are saying it's really impressive. They claim it has a deeper understanding of the real world than any other video AI out there, and they're attributing that to YouTube's massive video library.
Well, that makes sense.
Right.
They've got the data. Data is king in AI, and Google basically owns the world's biggest video collection thanks to YouTube. It's going to be really interesting to see if OpenAI can compete with Sora, their video AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like Google might have the edge in the video AI game at the moment. But wait, there's more. They're also testing AI-powered glasses.
Oh, really?
And not just your typical smart glasses. We're talking real-time translation, understanding your surroundings, guiding you to your destination, all powered by their new Gemini AI.
It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, isn't it?
Totally. It's mind-blowing to think about the possibilities,
Right.
but it also makes you think about, the privacy implications.
Yeah, for sure. Like, how much data are they collecting and how are they using it? These are important questions we need to ask.
Definitely. All right, let's shift gears to OpenAI. They've been busy too. They just made their Search GPT completely free. It's an AI-powered search engine that aims to be like Google, but without all the ads. So, do you think this could actually disrupt the way we search for information?
It has the potential, especially with so many people being frustrated with the way traditional search engines are so cluttered with ads and sponsored results.
Yeah, and it makes you think about the future of advertising as well.
Absolutely. If people start relying more on AI-powered search, how will companies reach their target audience? It's a whole new landscape.
It is. Okay, ready for another mind-blowing announcement? OpenAI also predicted that we will achieve artificial general intelligence, or AGI, by 2025.
Oh, wow. That's a bold prediction. A lot of people think that's way too optimistic.
Right. For those who don't know, AGI is essentially the holy grail of AI. It's a machine that can learn and solve problems just like a human can.
And it raises some really big questions about the future, like what happens if we do achieve AGI in the next few years? How does the world change?
Yeah, we're already seeing massive shifts with the AI we have now. It's both exciting and a little bit terrifying, to be honest.
Definitely. Okay, so we've got Google and OpenAI pushing the boundaries of what's possible. What about Apple?
Well, it seems like they're taking a more measured approach. Instead of launching entirely new products, they're focusing on integrating AI into their existing ones. For example, their latest iOS update includes some AI upgrades for Siri, new tools for creating personalized emojis, and an image playground for generating AI visuals.
It's an interesting strategy.
Right. Are they just playing catch-up, or are they betting on a different approach? I guess only time will tell.
I think it's smart to be cautious. AI is powerful, and we need to be thoughtful about how we use it.
Absolutely. So there you have it, a quick rundown of the biggest AI news this week. It's a fast-paced world out there, but hopefully this has helped you stay informed and maybe even sparked some new ideas.
Yeah, there's always something new to learn and explore in the world of AI. And speaking of exploring, we're going to shift gears now and do a deep dive into ChatGPT's intriguing new project feature.
After hearing about all these rapid advancements, you're probably wondering how you can actually use AI to boost your own productivity or maybe even unleash some creativity.
Yeah.
Well, that's where Project comes in. It's like ChatGPT got a major upgrade, and it's ready to become your personalized AI assistant, not just for chatting, but for tackling entire projects.
It sounds powerful. I'm eager to learn more.
Me too. So buckle up, deep divers, because we're about to go deep on Project and explore how it might just revolutionize the way you work.
Let's dive in. All right, back to the deep dive. I'm still buzzing about all that news.
Yeah, it's a lot to process. But let's shift gears and really unpack this project feature in ChatGPT. It feels like there's so much potential there.
There is. It's really exciting.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, what exactly is project? I think some people might hear that and picture, just another folder on their computer.
Right, but it's way more than that. It's like having a dedicated workspace within ChatGPT where you can centralize everything related to a specific project.
Ooh, okay. So it's more than just files.
Yeah. Think of it like this. You can have focused conversations with ChatGPT about your project, upload all your relevant files, and even give it specific instructions on how to help you.
Okay, so instead of having like 10 different tabs open for a project,
Exactly.
I can just feed everything into project and have ChatGPT help me make sense of it all.
Exactly. It's like having a personal AI assistant who's solely dedicated to that project.
Okay, I like where this is going. Give me an example.
Sure. Imagine you're planning a big trip. You can upload your itinerary, flight information, hotel reservations, things like that.
Oh, that's smart.
And then ChatGPT can help you with stuff like suggesting activities, optimizing your travel routes, maybe even creating a personalized travel guide based on your interests.
Whoa, that's amazing. That's like having a superpowered travel agent.
It is. And the best part is, this can be used for any kind of project.
Okay, so not just vacation planning.
Right. Let's say you're working on a presentation for work. You could upload your research, your draft slides, and even tell ChatGPT what kind of tone you want to use.
Like if I want it to be more formal or more casual.
Exactly. And then it can help you with things like identifying areas for improvement, suggesting visuals, maybe even practicing your delivery.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. That's next level productivity.
Right. The point is, it keeps everything organized and gives ChatGPT the context it needs to give you really helpful and tailored advice.
So I'm sold on the idea, but how easy is it to actually use this thing?
It's surprisingly intuitive.
Okay.
You just go to the project feature in the ChatGPT menu and click on New Project. Then you get a clean workspace ready for your input.
Okay, so far so good. What next?
You'll see a few key elements.
Okay.
First, there's the project name, just a simple label so you can easily identify your project.
Makes sense. Boy.
Then there's the Add Files section, which is where you can upload all your documents, images, anything relevant.
Okay, so back to my presentation example. I could upload my research papers, my slide deck, things like that.
Exactly. And then there's Add Instructions, where you can give ChatGPT specific guidance on how to behave within the context of this project.
Interesting. So I could tell it to, like, adopt a professional tone or focus on data-driven insights.
Exactly. It gives you a lot of control over how ChatGPT interacts with you. And finally, there's a chats list, which helps you keep track of all your conversations within this project.
Organization is key. Okay, this is making sense. So once I've got my project set up, what happens next?
Well, when you start chatting with ChatGPT within a project, it will prioritize the information you've already given it, like your files and instructions, before tapping into its wider knowledge base.
Okay, so it's basically becoming an expert on my specific project.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now I have to ask, how is this different from ChatGPT's feature? They both seem to involve customizing ChatGPT, right?
Right, but think of GPTs as more like specialized tools for specific tasks.
Okay.
You program them with instructions, and they can do that one thing really well.
Like writing a certain type of email or summarizing a document.
Exactly. But with Project, it's more about creating a continuous workspace for ongoing projects where you can keep track of all your chats, files, and instructions in one place.
I see. So GPTs are like individual tools, whereas project is more like your entire workshop.
Exactly. It's like having all your tools and materials right there in front of you, ready to go.
Okay, that's a really helpful analogy. This project thing is starting to sound pretty powerful. Are there any downsides?
Well, one thing to consider is that while giving ChatGPT all this specific information can be really helpful, it can also potentially limit its creativity. If you give it too much direction, you might inadvertently prevent it from coming up with truly out-of-the-box solutions.
That makes sense. It's like putting blinders on it.
Kind of. So it's about finding the right balance between guidance and freedom. You want to steer it in the right direction, but also give it room to surprise you.
This is making me rethink my whole approach to work and creativity. Imagine the possibilities if we can truly harness the power of AI in this way.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It is, and it
Yeah.
feels like we're just at the beginning of this journey.
Absolutely. There's so much more to discover and explore.
Okay, I'm ready for more.